Hi everyone.
Hi.
Today we have a breakfast recipe which is Mediterranean eggs. So kind of like a shashuka baked egg style.
Yeah, so this is an easy way to make like a cafe style breakfast at home that is delicious. So basically what we're going to do is cook the eggs in like a tomatoey sauce. And then finish them in the oven with a bit of feta cheese on the top. So we've actually got this Slendia brand basil and tomato pasta sauce that you found in the health food section at Coles, right? At Woolworths.
Woolworths, yeah.
Normally we use the Keep It Cleaner ones because they have really good ingredients, but this one seems very good as well. So it's just tomato, celery, onion, carrot, extra virgin olive oil, basil and salt, and for per 100 grams it's 4.9, so that's pretty good for a pasta sauce. So keep an eye out for this. We haven't tasted it yet, but we'll give it a try in this recipe.
Yeah, so the carb count on this recipe is solely going to depend on the type of pasta sauce that you use. They vary quite widely. I recommend just looking for clean ingredients, lowest carbs you can find, and that's going to be the best option. We haven't tried this, as Erica said. We do like the Keep It Cleaner, but they didn't have any. So
yes. So we have also got some olives here that we've just taken the pit out of and sliced them up. We've got 2 eggs, so it's a good idea to crack your eggs into a cup or a small bowl so that it's easier to pop them into your tomato sauce. We've got some feta cheese we're going to crumble on the top. This is optional, but we've got some crushed red pepper flakes. These Simply Organic ones we got from iHerb. They're not quite as spicy as like the chili flakes that you get at, like the Master Foods type ones, but they give a little bit of heat, so that's optional. And then I've got some fresh basil leaves from our garden that I thought would be nice to sprinkle on the top. So we need to head over to the stove because we're going to heat up our pasta sauce with the olives in it. So we're going to cook it on the stovetop and then finish it off in the oven. So you want to make sure that you have a pan that has a heat-proof handle. If you don't, before I've just covered my plastic handle with foil, but at your own risk. Otherwise you could cook it slightly in a pan and then transfer it over. Yeah, that might be a bit tricky. So you want a small frying pan or skillet with a heat-proof, like an oven-safe handle. First step is to pop our pasta sauce in and our olives, and we're just going to heat this up, and then we'll bring it to a simmer so we can add our eggs in. Our sauce is all nicely heated up now, so I'm just going to make a little hole here, and we'll tip our eggs in, and I've just turned the heat down to low now. So we'll pop gently, pop our eggs in there, and then we're just going to cook it on low for about 5 minutes, and then we'll pop it in the oven with the feta on top to finish it off. Our eggs have been cooking on low for about 5 minutes now. We're going to pop them in the oven to finish off. So what we're looking for really is just for the whites to be all cooked and the yolks to be a little bit runny, but that's up to you. If you like your yolks cooked, you might just want to cook it a bit longer. So I'm just putting on some of these little bit of...
They're too big to go out of that shaker.
Yeah, but I also don't want to put too many because Dan will
die. So this recipe serves 1. So if you wanted to do 2, you could definitely make it for 2.
Oh yeah, sure.
And double the ingredients easily.
And I'm just going to sprinkle on our feta cheese and then pop it into the oven to finish off.
So it only needs to go in for like 5 minutes, maybe even less depending on those whites.
Yeah, you just want to keep an eye on it. You just want the whites to be cooked through.
Okay, it smells really, really, really good.
Fresh out of the oven, and you can see that our egg whites are all cooked, but our egg yolks are still runny, just the way that we like it. Now, you don't have to do this, but just seeing as we had some fresh basil leaves in the garden, I felt like that would be delicious.
And like they do at the cafes, they serve it like this.
Probably not quite this big.
No, it's quite a big pan. But yeah, you could transfer it onto a plate,
sure.
or serve it like this. But like Erica said, this is like cafe style for much less the price.
Yes. And you don't have to worry about, you know, what's in it. You know exactly what's in it. It's all low carb, beautiful, real food ingredients. So you're not even going to go for the yolk.
No, I'm not going to ruin the yolk. I'm going to go for a little bit of everything else. I've got feta, olives, and white, and a bit of the tomato sauce.
Ooh,
it's going to be so
really
hot.
Dan.
That is so good. Why don't we do that more often?
If you like Mediterranean flavours, you should definitely give this a go. It's such a nice way to have a different way of eating eggs, because I know sometimes with people starting out on low carb, oh, I'm sick of having eggs. Well, this is like a completely different way of having eggs to me, and it tastes delicious.
The olives and the feta are what makes this recipe. It adds the saltiness and the creaminess. It's so good. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, please, as always, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. 2021
We're back.
is our year.
We're back.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.